was before the button.
Yeah, so am I. I'm super glad. Yo, this nigga wearing satin suspenders, bro. What the hell?
Hey, dog.
And Zack Ryder shorts. What the hell?
Hey, dog.
Who the Rhodes boys got going on over here, man? It's crazy. What is also crazy is the kayfabe. Yeah. We'll add those in. Yes, this is part 2 of a didn't know it was going to be a 2-parter episode where I fell asleep.
Who did that? Nah, bro. That man Sweets, bro. Tommy, he was very distraught about his hero.
We don't have to talk about my emotions.
Yeah,
I fell asleep. I told you I fell asleep.
He had to clunk out, bro. He clunked out. That's all.
I told you I fell asleep, man.
It was too much for the little guy. He's all tuckered out.
But you know what?
Holy! I'm about to say, don't do that.
You never give up.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, the Platt.
Thank you for the champagne.
The Platt, bro. Fuck, he's spoiling you.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I was like,
yeah, I was just making sure.
You have to buy him dinner, bro. They gave you a platinum? What?
Okay. He's invited to my birthday party.
I remember when that was like a cool thing to say to people, like you didn't fuck with me. He was like, "You're not invited to my birthday." It was like a real diss. It was like a heavy diss. It was cool.
They said, "John Cena, you're not invited to my birthday party."
Still invited to mine. You're still invited to mine. It's very funny too, because like I kind of just noticed it. And this was like, man, this propagandist over here, Zach Redacted. You have a lot of rock stuff. You actually do. Like I know you work for like for UA or whatever, but like there's other stuff. There's other stuff besides the rock stuff.
Don't hate. I'm over here being great.
Man. You see, this is what happens when you rock.
I'm gonna be sitting over here. I'm gonna be sitting over here with every single John Cena t-shirt. That's my current project. Because I got money now. I can start building up. I can start building up my collection, and then up until his latest merch drop. Which I imagine is going to happen. He's going to. He's definitely going to have some heel merch. I might do the give him the LeBron treatment. Remember when he went to Miami? Might have to burn the jersey, man.
You're a ham.
I might buy it just to burn it like a.
You're gonna buy it just to burn it
like a stooge. Yes, like a stooge. I'm gonna pay $50 for that goddamn.
Holy crap! I forgot them shirts are that expensive.
All of them are, bro. It's not even John.
I'm hell.
It's really not even seen. It's just like, damn,
bro. I had.
You know how much this Big Dick Johnson T-shirt cost from Stunners and Stoners? Not $50.
Stunners and stoners.
That's
Stunners and Stoners, kayfabe clothing. And that's what the boys, man.
Oh, Manorino.
So like I said, I was so deeply overwhelmed by the whole entire situation that I just blacked out. And what was covered already? I'm gonna ask you all because I have not.
The events that happened on Monday Night Raw. We obviously covered Elimination Chamber
and NXT
and NXT.
All right, yes, but yeah. Needless to say that I was completely swerved by the John Cena heel turn. As I think we all were. I saw they did a very nice video package of all the non-kayfabe legends podcasts reacting to the events.
We might need to talk to somebody about that.
I was gonna say who knew someone over there at production over there, man. Might become someone over there at production.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, man. But it hurts. It hurts. But it is fantastic storytelling, and for many reasons. very long term, very just like, man, this is what nobody wanted, but until we got it, you know, that's what I feel like. It's like it's something that no one asked for. Like no one on their docket is like, God, we're gonna get a John Cena heel turn.
First of all, I disagree with you. We've been asking for that. We just didn't think we'd get it.
We get it now. You know,
I did.
We didn't think we'd get it because we thought they were cowards. I thought they were cowards. But they're not cowards no more.
they were cowards.
I thought they were cowards.
They're not cowards.
They're not
good men.
cowards.
They're good men.
They got us set on.
Very good.
They got us set on.
Set on them is crazy. God damn, they got some twins.
What Triple H say? They're just so big. It's like a burden. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like a burden.
Hey,
burden.
Whoa.
We forget a lot of the times that Triple H was just a menace.
Vince's illegitimate son. His real illegitimate son.
Yeah, facts. And man, I don't know. Every once in a while, just like when I'm like watching anything, just watching wrestling or something like that, it just crosses my mind that like in kayfabe, in storyline, Triple H and Stephanie, they are married.
Yeah.
But this nigga drugged her. And it's like without her consent, married her. It's just like Jesus Christ. They didn't rectify it in any way either. They just became a power couple.
No. Yeah, they did.
When?
Yeah, they did. Because basically, well, the retcon was Stephanie was in on it the whole time. That was it. That when she betrayed Vince and sided with Triple H, and then that's when they started the McMahon Helmsley era.
Man, all I know is once they got married, that was it.
I said era.
Yeah, that was it. I'm
It
like,
sure was.
they've been together ever since.
Still very strange. Still very strange.
McMahon Helmsley era. That was crazy. And then Stephanie was women's champion for like a brick.
For like, it wasn't a year, but like, it was like almost a year.
She was champion for a brick.
It was a fucking long time, bro.
And then Trish finally beat her, and I was like, yes, thank you.
Graps.
Oh yeah, no, that's going on a t-shirt, man. The fade is coming soon. Once we get good at or I get good at graphic design. I'm bad at it. Socks is good at it. I'm bad at it. But yes, the Rock and Cena. Where was it go? Where is it going? Where do we go from? Where do we go from them niggas and Travis Scott standing in the ring?
The Rock's goon.
The Rock's just. I think goon is even kind of generous. It's like
I think he's a stooge.
Yeah, like it's like his teenage son.
It's like no, he's like Byron Saxton, a stooge.
No, it's a stooge, man. This stooge is crazy.
I was gonna say all that.
I have a very slight theory, and it's not fully fleshed out yet. So I guess we kind of talk about it. Mm-hmm. I think that leading up to Mania, what would be kind of cool would be if secretly The Rock and Cena, because if Cena's corruptible, everyone's corruptible. You know what I'm saying? Like as the famous crook said, everybody has a price. Ted DiBiase. But fucking, I think that secretly it would be dope if they went around and started recruiting younger talent, just as like a sort of like a secret NWO kind of thing, as like a mega faction, being just like well, I'm John Cena, that's The Rock, like. You know what I mean? We're us, and it's not going to take a lot. It's not going to take a lot of money, and it's not going to take a lot from them telling you to be like, yeah, come over here. We're doing this. You want your dreams to come true? You want an actual shot at something? Join us. You know?
NWO sounds cool, but I think it's going to be like a corporation faction.
I think it's just going to be a mega faction in general. NWO is kind of just like a name out of that. But like a mega faction in general. Like it could be corporation. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Like the invasion type shit. It could be any number of things.
Oh, the Alliance?
Yeah, like the Alliance. It could be it could be any number of them, but like just a big mega faction that we kind of see come to fruition like at Mania. You know what I mean? Just like, all right, well, the secret is out. The secret is out at Mania. Is just like, oh man, like you thought some of these people were your friends. We have everybody.
Bro, it's gonna be so many people, like so many people turning on Cody, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna get him to snap in the end.
Yeah, and I think like that payoff should be like up like the let's say month up until Mania, where it's just like Cody's getting good rapport with everybody. Let's show that let's show that his rapport with everybody is still very good. People are still on Cody's side, whatever, and then just like the month leading up to Mania, just like well, I can't do that for you, Cody, or he's like man, what's up, man? Just getting colder and colder. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and he starts to notice it's like it's weird, but. It's just like, all right, about to go fight Cena, and, people love Cena, whatever, I get it. But, come to find out, it's just like, oh, man, like, you're all actually against me. This is crazy.
Who is it then? Because I guarantee you, it's gonna be one more person. If it's not, if it doesn't happen at Mania, it could be separate from that, but...
Mm-hmm. It can be a very long-term storyline. Like, you can go after Mania, you can go, like, however long you want with that joint, but I want that payoff, just realize it's like, nah, The Rock's influence is a lot bigger than you thought. I want that to like kind of.
It's a lot deeper too.
It's a lot deeper, yeah. His pockets is deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Pockets ain't empty, cuz.
You fair me?
Although I think we get Stone Cold this time at Mania.
What?
You get Stone Cold this time at Mania.
What?
He's the equalizer to the final boss.
If we get if we get a night 1 and 2 thing like they did with Roman, where they did, had the tag team match in the main event.
About that too.
Right. If we have a night 1 tag team match, it's Cody Rhodes and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus John Cena and The Rock.
Well, I wasn't saying it like that.
Crazy.
I'm saying it like that.
Unless if he could go and his knees is good,
he's straight. He's good. He's good. That's Stone Cold, baby.
Did you see him against Kevin Owens?
I was about to say, they had them a little match now. I know you're laughing, but they had a little bit of a match. It was alright to me, but yeah, not just be in ring enough shape. You know what I'm saying? Like The Rock is slow as fuck now, because he's huge. It's like just have them wrestle. They're gonna have great chemistry. Have Cody and John wrestle. And then they're all good enough wrestlers to where it's like they're all gonna have this good chemistry and it's not gonna look shit. Unlike, like the Brothers of Destruction and DX.
We'll talk about
what?
That.
Yes. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nah, you got Mandela, unfortunately.
No.
Alright.
I'm unfamiliar.
But
I was thinking it's gonna be if they were to do a tag team match, and they don't have to, but I'd still be open to it if it does. It'd be CM Punk and Cody versus the Deadly Alliance. Because CM Punk's going to be in the championship match. I have a feeling. That favor is still there. It's still there.
It is, and we haven't seen Paul in minutes.
Favor's going to come in handy.
Yeah, maybe not. That's the thing.
Holy.
I, personally, would like, if called upon for that favor or whatever, he's like, all right, well, I got you. You know what I mean? Sure. Come, favor time when he needs it most or whatever. Mm-hmm. Comes out, daps a Rock up. It's like, what am I to do, man? This is just business. It's like, oh, fuck.
I wish y'all could see the way my eyes just got. Wow. Because, what did you just say?
I think it'd be cool.
You think it'd be cool for who did you say to do what now?
What?
I kind of blacked out there. So.
He is no sellout.
CM Punk he's on time when he sees The Rock and Cena.
Oh my goodness.
That would
shock
me. That'd be as shocking as Cena doing what he did.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's start swerving, man. Let's just start going all over the fucking road.
But I don't see that. I wouldn't even see that last time because CM Punk would be the devil. He's gonna try to screw over Cena because he wants that title.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
No, I was just saying, but we thought similar things about Cena, I guess, in a sort of way. It's
I don't know.
no, that shit. Yeah, no.
Who thought that shit, bro?
Cena was he's a hero and a saint.
Oh hell no!
Is he though?
Man, I do love the fact that all the mid carders back in the day are just being like, man, we've been trying to tell you this, man. It's like Charmaine is just like he FU'd me or whatever. It's like John Cena did this.
JBL said something.
Yeah,
JBL said something on Twitter. He's like, I told you so.
We tried to tell y'all.
I told y'all.
That's fun. I like that.
Everyone's reaction to it. That is
awesome. It is.
Our truth reaction is.
Say it ain't so, John.
He changed his profile picture to why, John?
He's like, bro, I think I'm gonna crash out, bro.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it this time, bro. I'm gonna crash out.
Childhood hero John Cena. No.
What? Brandy
so.
was it? Brandy Rose tweeted is like John Cena sucks. Our truth retweeted. He quoted and retweeted. We can't jump to conclusions. I'm like, what?
No, that's what Sweets was sounding like. Right? He was like, we don't know yet. We don't know. Do we not?
We don't know yet.
Oh my God. If I clock,
he could be justified.
Yeah, so let me clock Zach in his head with my elbow real quick. Just be like, yeah, dog, I ain't turning heel. We still good, bro. We still good. I already know you gonna take care of me after this. Yeah. No, bro. He gonna look at me like, I'm on that ass.
I think it'd be so cool. I wanna see heel Cena and R-Truth interaction. I would so love to see that. He's gonna be like, why, John? Why? And then John just gives no fucks. Beats the fuck out of Truth.
No. I think he should do what Damian Priest didn't and actually embrace him. I think he should be like, you know what, Truth? Yeah, come on, man. And Truth's like, yeah, I'm with Cena, guys. You all are wrong. And he's still looking at Cena as if he's the hero and the good guy. And Cena's just using him like a flunky. He's like, oh.
Because everyone loves R-Truth. You know, in the locker room. Yeah, that's a part of this recruiting. That's a part of the recruiting.
He's still going to get his shit beat. He's still going to get beat up.
Oh, yeah, totally. He's going to be like, hey, Truth, Jimmy's kind of been a thorn in my side lately. Could you make sure he stops? He's like, oh yeah, I'll talk to him, John. No. Don't talk to him. Don't use your words. Use
you get what I'm saying?
Make him
John,
stop.
I would so love for that interaction.
I like that.
To lean into a serious R-Truth.
Yeah, I like that, and then it turns into the dark R-Truth becoming like the dark horse in like the Mania match or something. They're just like, oh man, like John, he wasn't on John's radar, you know. But all of a sudden, Truth this fucks him up somehow. This costs him the match or something. And it's just like, why? This is like, you were my hero, man. There's a poignant moment with Truth. It's let's get like serious Truth for like a second, and then just back to everything's cool.
it's like he pulls up. And like the thing about it is, anybody that Cena sends him after, he never just goes like directly after him. Like he doesn't like jump them from behind it. It's always some shenanigans. He's like dressed as like a custodian. He's like a baker from catering or something.
What he was basically doing the 24/7 time.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
This pure art. Because that's the thing, making it so like fully and like all encompassing and shit like that. The run, like we need to see him on fucking weekly television at least for a couple months. Because John needs to be on weekly television at least for a couple months, bro, just to really solidify the run.
I feel that.
And then have those interactions happen on TV with Truth and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, that would be so great. It just adds a dimension to it that's like serious storylines don't usually get, or like main event Mania storylines don't usually get. They don't get the comedy aspect anymore. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they used to happen. The
comedy can happen, but it's just the ones involved in the match should not be the joke.
Right. Perfectly said. Perfectly said.
During Cena's run, I want him to interact with some of his greatest rivals. I need him to interact with
Edge is gone. You know, fucking all of Randy Orton's matches were pretty not great.
They just
The
happened
Miz,
to
I
be
guess. I'm trying to think of like his significant storylines. But like, who's still there?
AJ Styles is still there.
AJ's still there.
He got to mix it up with AJ Styles. He got to mix it up with Punk.
Yeah, AJ
He got to
Styles,
mix it up
CM
with
Randy. Randy gotta go last. People are trying to say CM Punk should go last now, but no. Randy.
If you're talking
Randy
about
always.
If you're talking
CM
about
Punk should be
actual
more
rivalry, like despite the quality of most of those matches, it's
Randy.
his joint, his
Randy.
op is
Because
Randy.
if Edge was there, it'd be like it's one,
It would be
one
Edge.
B.
Yeah.
If Edge was there,
Actually, I don't even think so.
I think
he'd be one of the early ones.
Yeah, because he had
just trying to talk sense into Cena. It was like, what happened to you? Like he did when he was doing the thing with Brock Lesnar. Like you need to wake up. You be trying to talk sense into him because this isn't the Cena that I knew.
Yeah, because weirdly, like Cena and Edge were synonymous for me, just because like that's around the time I started watching and shit. It was like when they were feuding. But
okay.
But the more significant one is him and Orton.
Oh, so you weren't there.
I mean, I know
that
what
makes a
happened.
lot
I
of
just didn't watch like
When
that's what I was watching.
That makes a lot of sense. He showed up after Edge took the title off of Cena. So you weren't there when we was all tired of that shit. When John Cena's got the final match on Raw. Okay, let's switch the channel. What? Why? What? Hey! It's like, oh, we already know what's gonna happen.
What
win.
year was this? What year was it?
05?
Yeah,
06?
I wanna say like 06.
This is like the birth of, or the makings of what would come to be known as Super Cena.
Precisely.
Makings. You got there at the end where we're here like, man, here we go again.
And that's
Here we
where
go
people
again.
started liking Edge, and I was like, "Why y'all like Edge? He's bad." And it was
Besides
like,
his theme song,
he beat
bro.
Cena. But he beat Cena.
Man.
Yes.
It's the fact that we just wanted to see Cena lose. Like,
I'm on your ass.
On that head, boy.
Like, now, see the way the way that Tommy feels about John Cena is the way that I and Sox feel about Batista. Don't you talk down on no damn Batista, because I'm going to go over there. I spear you, and I'm a Batista bomb.
Talking down on
about
Dave
Batista,
is
though?
bananas.
how can you talk bad about Batista? Though?
He didn't have a bad run.
They try, man.
Like, bro,
And his heel run at the end of his career was so underrated, and I feel like it wasn't appreciated as
bro,
as
turning
it wasn't
on
as
Ray,
appreciated.
turning on Ray, that was the
I
first
was
time
in
that
shock.
happened.
I was in
Bro, I
shock.
want to say that's the first time that's happened. Where it's just like, you know, someone turned on Ray, or it's just like, oh, like, bro, we were cool or whatever, but now, nah. It's like, nah, that was.
Eddie did it first.
Oh, Eddie
Eddie
definitely did it first. But like, yeah, Batista's was just like, oh man, that dynamic was just like, oh man, it's Batista and Little Homie. You know what I'm saying? It's like big homie and Little Homie, bro. It's like
up on the shoulders.
yeah, it's a great dynamic. It's such a great dynamic. And then all of a sudden it's like,
I liked his heel run. I'm like, oh, stop him, bro. And that's when we saw like, this is what heel Batista.
I thought you were my friend. And it's like, oh my god, stop! You're so much bigger than him.
Batista is.
It's like, Jesus Christ, you're so much bigger than him.
Heel Hollywood Batista. I was like, I like this. He said, spotlight on me. I'm like, he's him. He's him.
They sure would.
Man, worked so well because again, it's just like it worked well because he wasn't Hollywood yet. He's been in a couple shite movies,
bro.
and then like, he just became the best. He just became the best of the bunch.
I wish
too,
when he
which is
came
great.
back, he would have done that even more so. And he should have automatically aligned with Triple H, the Authority, been a heel automatically.
We like him too much. We
Nah,
know
nah.
too much about
Because
him.
he came at a time where Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
and
Daniel
Edge.
Bryan.
So I was like,
Son, I was there. I was there for his return. When he
You were there, I
returned in
was.
DC, I was
It was in
there.
DC.
It was in
It was.
DC.
he was wearing a white and red jacket,
Oh my
gray skinny jeans.
nigga, they had to move us. They had to look. They was like, "Hey, bro, you too hot, bro. We got some seats down here for you." I was like,
No.
yes.
You got to sit down there?
Yeah, I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on, because this is a good view. It was like, it's better. My G, we were on the fucking wing. I was like, we can see these. We can see who's about to come out. I was like,
shit,
oh.
When he came back, I was like, this is Graps.
Man, I was like,
Graps.
this Graps?
Graps. I feel like people don't appreciate him enough.
That was my version of a kid of when a kid has adult money.
Your rich moment? Oh man, I'm sitting right there.
I was like, yeah, this is what I
like.
do.
Like I keep saying, I ain't gonna say nothing, but there will be signs.
Y'all just gonna see me deaf in a green shirt.
I'm with you now.
I was gonna say their most famous plant.
Have you seen that? Seamus was when he had a match. I'm like, is he talking to him?
He's talking to him.
Oh, he's in on
And
it.
they caught him in like talking to Jacob and shit like that.
That was the one that I saw. I was like,
he's always on his phone. It's like, man, y'all take the mystery out of everything, man.
Like,
you take the pure magic of all things away from it.
They tried to say the same thing about Trinidad Flag Man, but
oh yeah. And what's the one because he brings like the cutout. It's like the yellow cutout where it's like a square. Like he's like his face is like his like website or YouTube channel or some shit. It's like I love seeing those guys. I love seeing West Side Gun. I like pointing out like at any given pay per view. It's like, oh, that's a gun. Fourth rope, baby.
Good times.
I was gonna say fourth rope and Ashe. There's nothing else. And fight. They're all good. Oh man, but yeah, I said to upstairs like before we started to Socks I should mention it that we kept making fun of the way The Rock did the throat cut thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like looked stupid, looked dumb, man. And I was just like, oh well, he's drunk. He's drunk again. You know, it's The Rock. Whatever. Someone should have an intervention for him. Whatever.
Uncle Dwayne. He's drunk again.
It's Dwayne to Dwayneson. And I was thinking too, because I said it, I was describing it again for some reason. It was like he was like, man, why do you touch your face, bro? Then I said it, and I was like, oh my god. Was he like gesturing to Cena that like it's time for him to remove his face, like his face? You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
Graps,
like, it's like because again, because it's so easy just to fucking that's
like, yeah.
But he went from like all the way up.
You
and then
what happened in that moment?
Holy shit!
You saw Superman, right? Then it was a flash forward straight to Peacemaker. And then right after, Injustice Superman.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. That's what that was. I was like, oh, no.
Jesus.
You're all doomed. You're all doomed.
It's like, bro, yeah, because that's the thing. I'm thinking that now is just like, he's just implying, he's like, all right, it's time to take your face off.
Bro, he's been posting just random pictures.
Patrick Bateman, Jay, he was posted.
He's like, I'm done with all this, bro.
Damn.
He's done with it. He's done faking the funk.
Faking the funk like that?
Faking the funk, bro.
That don't fly.
Then he posted a picture of a Big E.
You see it? It's crazy. But what you say?
He posted a picture of Big E. I'm assuming implying it's going to be a new day for him and for the rest of the WWE because.
Ooh, what a dig!
Is that
what a dig!
That's crazy.
If he posted Big E because it means it's going to be a new day for him, and the new day kicked out Big E, that's a dig!
Yeah, I'm thinking like, that's kind of
dig!
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Is it because he broke your record?
Apparently,
is that why, big dog?
Someone feels some way that the record might be broken, and you know what I say? Good things all come to an end.
I was gonna say, what are records meant for except to be broken? Get out of here.
And you got the right person to do it.
Yeah, brother.
You got the right person.
versus.
Yeah, got a brother, man. Hell yeah.
Do you think he gets a redemption arc at some point, or he goes?
So he?
Huh?
He?
What? No, Cena.
No, we were just talking about you. This is like, yeah, but yeah, I do think that again at Mania, he's gonna kind of come to his senses. I think it's gonna be a cop out. In this way, I think that it's gonna happen, but I think it's gonna be cop outy. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like, I think Cena ending on his heel note would be actually good, as far as just like, oh, well, you either live, what I'm saying, like, you die a hero, you live long enough for you to become the heel.
Yeah. He posted something like that too.
But yeah, but exactly, it's just like, he's just going to end being the heel, or he's going to die the hero, or whatever. He's just going to either sacrifice himself in some grand way for Cody, or for whoever, or to spite Rock, or something like that. Or, which is kind of the cop-out, like I was saying. Or he's just gonna be gung ho heel, like I lost or I won, whatever. Fuck it, fuck y'all. It's gonna be one of the two.
He's already become the villain, bro. He's already become the villain.
Nah, yeah, you can become the villain. That's the thing. Like in Spider-Man 2, like Doc Ock was the villain for all of the movie, or for the biggest chunk of the movie, and then at the end, redeemed himself.
I don't think it happens at Mania though.
Could.
It could.
That's more what I'm thinking, because again, it's John's last year. He's not doing well. I guess he has time after Mania. A lot of time actually.
After Mania.
So but that's the thing. Like, are we going to end it with a Mania? Are we going to end it with like a special John Cena tribute show of some kind? Like, how is he going to end it? Because it's going to be weird if he just ends it in December. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I
don't know when or how it ends, but I feel like his redemption will be played out slowly. Because that's why I want him to meet all of his past rivals. They might be trying to bring him back into the light. Like, if Randy's got to bring you back, something's wrong, bro. Yeah. If Randy's got to bring you back, and he hears voices, he hears a lot of things. Okay, if he has to bring you back, you're off the deep end, my guy.
I want. Like, he hears voices, but you sold your soul. Yeah, exactly. For some, bro, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I kind of want, because you're saying you want him to see all his biggest ops or whatever. Somehow you gotta get Zilla in that bitch. You gotta get Zilla in it just for Umaga. Just to have some kind of interaction, because that was it was one of his great rivalries. It wasn't long, but it was one of his best like hardcore matches, or just matches in general, I would say. But just somehow get Zilla in that joint, just for a short
I feel
amount
like
of time.
Umaga was more for Jeff Hardy than John
Cena.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That fucking hardcore match they had was just
no. Raps.
Yeah,
raps.
But
yes. Yeah, it just felt like he was more over there. But
it's like for superheroes and their villains, it's like, a Lex Luthor Batman thing would be cool, but that's more of a Superman villain. He's more of a Superman villain.
Yeah, that's like what they were doing with Arrow when they was giving them all the Batman villains. I'm like,
guys, he has his. He does have his own.
I'm gonna say, does he not have his own villains?
He has crossover with his Flash. That's the thing. He has crossover villains with Flash. That's about it.
Like, bro.
And then you think about it, it's like, does he have villains?
He does. They're just not well known.
Bro, yeah, Count Vertigo.
Yeah, he has Vertigo. He has.
Yep.
Again, I think it's like crossover.
Like I said,
Deathstroke. Like,
he's everybody's
crossover.
I'm gonna say that. Like,
he'll be an op to anybody.
Do you throw hands? Congratulations.
That's one of my villains. You know what
I mean? Like, do you throw hands? Congratulations. You made the list.
That's a community op, okay? He's a community op.
You're on the list. Community op is crazy. I want to write that down. I'm writing that down.
Oh my goodness.
Community op is such a great fucking.
He's like, hey, hold on, y'all whoop my ass a little bit too much. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck with Robin on with the Titans real quick. Right? Let me go traumatize this young boy real quick.
And he succeeded.
Man.
He succeeded so much that Robin was seeing things, bro.
He was whooping that ass.
Space for shit.
Starfire, how did you let Slate get away?
I'm like, who?
He's not even there. No one here.
Here's the thing. I've come to love you very much. And you're captain. I say this with all the love in the world. You're cracking up, bro. He beat your ass. Like, Robin, we saw it. You know what I'm saying? We're kids too. We saw that. That broke
It's the realization.
We saw you get your ass beat.
It's the realization that you know no one's there. Like,
I would have quit, bro. Like, I would have quit being a Titan.
It done broke my heart to see my man.
I almost quit just seeing you get your ass beat like that, bro.
It done broke my heart to see like my man going through something. I'm like,
it broke my heart.
No one here, son.
It broke my heart seeing this nigga break your heart. You know what I'm saying? Broke my heart seeing this nigga break your arms. You know what I'm saying? It's like, god damn, dude. You man, that was so hard to watch, Robin, man.
On that ass, bro.
Here's the thing, I'm doing Slade drills, you know what I'm saying? This guy get it out of his system. You know what I mean? Like have like the war room, like an X-Men. You know, it's like, Robin, he got into the tower again. You gotta go fight him. It's like, Slade? Gets it out of his system. He's like, he's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just turn the.
We gotta do it once a month.
Turn the what you call the CPU level to like level 3 or something. Just
something manageable, but still he got some bruises. You know what I mean? He kicks his ass a little bit. The computer kicks his ass a little bit, but you know, nothing serious. Nothing crazy. It's like bleeding the sand filter in a pool. You know what I'm saying? We got to let the air pressure out a little bit sometimes. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow the fuck up.
You ever walk in on the journey and be like, there's no pressure. We should run. we should run.
Something. All right, something's wrong. Okay. Oh god.
Hey, Squeeze. Let me ask you. Let me ask. Is Jade justified?
That's the only thing that matters. Where's my hat?
Here.
I like that you're repping the villain. Continue.
My hero. I don't care. My hero.
He's a hero to somebody.
He's my hero. Was Jade justified? In what way? For beating the person that attacked her? Yes. Very justified.
Precisely.
Very justified.
On that ass.
On that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I can't wait for her return.
Now, that's the thing.
What she says.
Now, that's the thing. I will say that going forward, like the storyline is going to be interesting going forward just because how I would do it and how I want it to be done will be just like, I would say almost like Vince era kind of shit where we like they find the security footage and then it's just like someone in black and then it's like someone that pushes her or some shit like that. I like that idea because it's like it's ambiguous enough to where it's just like, all right, well, you know, she didn't know who pushed her, but it seems like because you know Trinity is this fucking Naomi, excuse me. Fucking Naomi is like, you know, she came in, took her spot, now she's a champion and all that kind of good shit. Like, I'm putting those two things together, like, you know, like 1 + 1, bro. And like, oh fuck, you fucked me up bad because you wanted my spot, and then now we're gonna realize that you're the heel and I'm justified. That's cool. That's definitely cool. But the swerve being that, you know, it was or something like that, or like was like Raquel. It was somebody in black. You know what I mean? It was
somebody that was black.
See. Here's what I would. Here's how I would do it.
Yeah, because mine's loose, but yeah.
I don't want the ambiguous black figure anymore. Nah. If she knows full facto. So If it was an ambiguous dark figure, you wouldn't know that unless, maybe they said something. But why would she say something? Why would she say something to be distinctive about who it is or what she does? So the way I think that it can be set up is that they were together. And it was like, hey, yeah, me and B, we got a tag team match tonight, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go get ready. Oh, yeah, girl, I was just going to go see her too, blah, blah, blah. All right, they start walking. And drop that face.
The heavy stare.
And get her ass. And it's like, oh, what? And she, tries to fight back a little bit. But, she's down. She's on the ground. Maybe Naomi used something, used a weapon or something. Pushed one of those carts that they have.
Used that weapon she got.
I mean, she does it in the ring, so heck.
It's legit just one of her signatures.
That's all weapons going around there, right?
It's viable. It's viable. But yeah, that's what she does. That's how she got her. It's just like, oh, okay, hey, yeah, y'all do have a tag team championship match tonight. Y'all sure do.
I didn't think of that.
We.
You want me to get some the crafty real quick? Some food.
In this, I need the footage to show what actually happened too. Gotta see it because I was like,
yeah,
stuff has not really been talked about. It's implied. But I want to see what Jade says.
Yeah, I still like
the
that.
actual footage of it happening because she's not going to come out and attack nobody if she don't for sure know who it is.
Right.
No,
but that's the thing though, bro. Like, let's say it happened to you. You know what I mean? Let's say this somebody you just shoved your ass, put you out of commission for months or whatever, and then you see you're not able to do the pod. All of a sudden, you see Kuzan on the pod a lot. You know what I'm saying? Or you see, you know what I'm saying, whoever the fuck on the pod a lot.
Oh, graps.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, if you were around this cat around that time you got hurt, you seen him or whatever, you were in the same area, and then all of a sudden, now that you're out of the way, mop guy. Now all of a sudden that you're out of the way, this nigga come over and it's like, oh, well, it's just Zach's gone, let me just fucking, let me step in or whatever. You would also think that it probably was this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was probably the nigga who just took my spot and who's been wanting to be a part of the thing or whatever. And yeah, that I hung out with that day, or I saw that day, or within the hour of the attack. Yeah, that's just.
I get that. Yeah. I get that, and that's what I'm kind of implying in my story is that Jade and Naomi have never hung out by themselves. Bianca was always there.
Right.
So that's why, the one time Bianca's not there. We get your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Naomi did show up after Bianca showed up, directly after. But I will ask another question.
What that is.
Was this an inside job?
No.
Was it just Naomi by herself?
An inside job implying that
it was planned.
Bianca, did you know? Did you know, sis? Did you know?
You're damn right I knew. Oh, this evil Bianca?
I was supposed to be tag team champions with my good sis, Naomi, but they said I needed to take somebody under my wing. Oh, could you believe that? You good enough to be under me?
I don't think
in essence, yes. Maybe I might do it a little differently, but this, it's going to be the same result. Just like her just being like, yeah, fuck you. I'm glad you finally found out, dummy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was an inside job. Fuck you. I never liked your ass. You were. And I would go full evil with it. I would go full evil with it. Just being like, look at you. You know what I'm saying?
Look at you.
Look at you.
No dignity. No manners.
No, but that's the thing. The opposite even. The opposite even is just like, man, you had everything that I have. you know what I'm saying? You have the look, you have the strength, you have the dominance, you have the whatever, you have the pedigree, whatever. And it's just like you were gonna outshadow, you were gonna outshine me. At some point, you might have outshined me. You might have became the shit. You know, you might have became the EST of something. You know what I'm saying? Of the WWE. Oh. I couldn't have that. So I got you know what I'm saying? I got someone I don't respect as much, who doesn't have the look, who tried and failed.
Double turn.
I want the double turn, bro.
Obviously,
that's amazing. I want that. I want double turn. I want some balls. Yeah,
I'll take that.
Like, let's get some balls going on. Just like the double turn. Just like, I had to convince this someone who would never ever outshine me. You know what I'm saying? To take you out because of whatever. It's just like the jealousy, the envy, the evil. It's very, very. I don't know. I like that. That's dope.
That'd be interesting.
That a lot.
That'd be interesting.
That would be fire.
Final remarks, my G's.
Yes,
I think that's it.
Honestly, that'd be my bottom line. I would say. I think that's my bottom line.
My G, I side with him, so that makes two of us.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Raps. All right, you already know.
You know who it is. It's the kayfabe legends, Tommy Tarn, Shocks the Artist, Big Business, Zachy Redacted. I stayed awake the whole time. I'm proud of myself. We'll catch you next time.